Good evening and welcome to legendary Ralph Tasker Arena. It's time for Hobbs Lady Eagle Basketball from the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports here on the Hobbs Sports YouTube channel, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Eagle 100.5 Facebook page. I'm TJ Miracle flying solo tonight. Dawn Morgan on assignment. Jonathan Allen running our camera this evening. If you are just joining us, welcome. We appreciate you here. Game 2 of our Hobbs basketball doubleheader today. Started off earlier, of course, the Hobbs Eagles up in the Espanola shootout, and they beat Bosque 68-32 to get back on the winning track after that upset yesterday by Mesa Vista. The JV girls, right before this one, got the win over the Pebble Hills JV 46-33. So we are here getting ready for the fourth game of the Hobbs Lady Eagles season. Of course, last time we saw the Lady Eagles earlier this week as they were right here and got the big victory over Lubbock Cooper 43-35 in that one. So the Lady Eagles a perfect 3-0 on the year. Started off by defeating Sandia 49-39, then knocking off Mayfield 52-39, then defeating Cooper 43-35. They take on a Pebble Hills Lady Spartans team that, frankly, last year the Hobbs Lady Eagles had zero trouble with them there in El Paso. Just absolutely ran them out of their own gym. Not sure we will see that kind of firepower tonight, but I think a win is well within their capabilities. Pebble Hills comes in at 4-6 on the year under head coach Stephen Lee, but they are on a 3-game losing skid. They got knocked off by a tough Burgess team, but they kept it close, 46-40 in that one. Then they took on Las Cruces Mayfield. Of course, we beat Mayfield 52-39. Mayfield beat Pebble Hills 57-44, and then they played tough against Las Cruces High 64-55. Now, in the game we saw last time we were here with the Hobbs Lady Eagles, had 3 Lady Eagles in double figures, led by Madison Zapata, 17 points in that big victory. Then you had 11 points for Caitlin Muniz and Zoe Ross, chipping in 10 in the victory. Zoe also had 8 rebounds and led the team as an 8th grader in the rebounding category. So for the Lady Eagles tonight, I think take care of the basketball. They turned the ball over 22 times against Cooper last time out. So hard to win games, or at least win them convincingly, when you're having trouble hanging onto the ball. Now, they did turn Cooper over 24 times in that ball game, but at times just a little bit uneven. Of course, with pretty much an all-new starting lineup for the Lady Eagles, they're having to work, and they're still finding their legs and finding out everything, how everything's going to work and where the best places and positions and situations for certain players are going to be. We'll take a quick timeout, come back, and give you the starting lineups in this one. It's the Hobbs Lady Eagles and the Pebble Hills Lady Spartans right here on the Hobbs Sports YouTube channel, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Eagle 100.5 Facebook page.
Did you know that Lee County State Bank drive-up lanes are open late? Interactive tellers give you convenient, extended drive-through hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Lee County State Bank ITMs feature a screen which connects you to a live teller inside the bank to assist you with your banking transactions. No need to rush to the bank with Lee County State Bank's extended ITM drive-through lanes conveniently located near you in Lovington, Hobbs, and Eunice. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
Oh, yes! Strike! Good times, baby! Definitely good, healthy fun with family and friends is what you get at Make it happen. Find them on Facebook or Google Bel Air Bowl. They're located behind the Bel Air Shopping Center, where we roll at Bel Air Bowl.
Devon Energy is proud to support Hobbs High School athletic programs. By partnering with Hobbs, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eagles! For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve. And welcome back to Tasker Arena, Hobbs Lady Eagle Basketball, Hobbs Sports YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Also on HobbsAmerica.com and on the Eagle 100.5 Facebook page. I'm TJ Miracle. Dawn Morgan on assignment with the downtown tree lighting tonight. Jonathan Allen running our cameras. We get ready for the start of the fourth game of the season for Coach Joey Carpenter's Hobbs Lady Eagles as they take on the El Paso Pebble Hill Lady Spartans. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups. We will start with the Lady Spartans under head coach Stephen Lee. They come in at 4-6 on the season. Their starters tonight will be number 2, Haley Enriquez, number 3, Isabel Esparza, number 11, Aubrey Franco, number 21, Mia Delgado, and number 32, Lupe Hernandez. The rest of the bench for Pebble Hills will be Fatima Murillo, Lisabel Chavez, number 10, Arlette Rios, number 22, Deja Carpio, number 23, Brianna Portillo, and number 24, Jasmine Gomez. For your home team, the Hobbs Lady Eagles under head coach Joey Carpenter, 3-0 on the year. And the starters tonight will be number 4, Madison Zepeda, number 22, Zaylee Hardison, number 24, Zoe Ross, number 30, Arlie Novato, and number 33, Caselyn Muniz. Now, the rest of the bench, and they will all see significant time tonight. You got number 12, Aliana Armitage, number 14, Jordan Mendoza, number 20, Mariah Mojica, number 23, Corelli Rivera, number 34, Audrey Mackey, and number 52, Katie Godwin. So for the Lady Eagles, it'll be Zepeda, Hardison, Ross, Navarro, and Muniz. For the Lady Spartans, it'll be Enriquez, Esparza, Franco, Delgado, and Hernandez. That's how they will line up tonight when they get ready to jump this one off. Nothing like Tasker Arena as we get ready for the start of this pre-district ball game. Now up after tonight for the Hobbs Lady Eagles, they will be heading down to the Sun City. They'll be going to El Paso on Tuesday to take on El Paso Bel Air. We will have that game for you, of course. It will be actually on the Lee County News and Sports YouTube channel. And, of course, we'll have that for you. Ron Gunter going to be able to go down and handle that one. So Dawn and I will be on assignment that night. But so Tuesday night, Hobbs will travel to El Paso Bel Air. After tonight for Pebble Hills, it'll be a tournament for them next week as they will take on El Paso Chapin. Of course, you've got all those high schools in El Paso. Really, they could go the whole season without ever leaving the confines there of El Paso, but they do, and, well, we're happy to have them here. A few folks making the trip up from, or rather, I should say, down from El Paso to watch their teams, and a pretty good crowd on hand here tonight at Tasker Arena. Of course, a lot going on with all the downtown tree lighting events and everything else this weekend, but still a good crowd on hand. But if you couldn't make it, we appreciate you tuning in wherever you are. Again, Hobbs Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Eagle 100.5 Facebook page. Of course, Taskovich here doing their thing as the teams have finished their warm-ups and have headed back into the locker rooms for their final prep tonight before this pre-district ball game. Keys to the game for the Hobbs Lady Eagles: find offensive consistency and rhythm. It was a problem for them the other night against Cooper. They came out on top in the end, 43-35, but at times it just kind of like they were stuck in neutral. This is a team that does have the firepower. If they can find the rhythm and the consistency, they can make the scoreboard run around like a slot machine, and that is what they hope to do. Crash the boards. They did a good job of that against Cooper with 39 rebounds. They started kind of slow in that category too, but really dominated the boards there. And then on defense, just do what you do. They're going to pressure. They're going to be pests. They're going to steal. They're going to try and get the transition game going. If they can get the defense going to get the transition going, it could become a very, very long night or a very, very short night with the running clock rules here in New Mexico for the Lady Spartans. Now, on the other side for the Lady Spartans, it's just do everything I just said in reverse. Keep Hobbs from transitioning, control the ball, control the pace, and find your own offensive rhythm. And we could wind up with a very interesting ball game tonight. So we're preparing for the national anthem and the introduction of the teams. We'll go ahead and take this time out, come back, and tip this one off. It's the Hobbs Lady Eagles and the Pebble Hills Lady Spartans from the Lovington on the Hobbs Sports YouTube channel, HobbsAmerica.com, and on the Eagle 100.5 Facebook page.
Forest Tire is celebrating 80 years in business. There's always another task to tackle, but making your to-do list disappear generates a ton of wear and tear on your tires. Do more for more miles with the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire. Whether it's hauling your boat up to the lake or driving through the job site, Michelin designed a tire that's tough enough for anything. Stop in today for the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire and get back to task mastering. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Just call us if it's a ride you like. We'll take you there and bring you back.
Hobbs Express provides bus service throughout Hobbs. The bus system operates Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturdays, 7 to 4. Hobbs Express has an immediate opening for a CDL bus driver, offering great pay and benefits. Apply online at hobbsnm.org or call 397-9230 for more information. When you need transportation anywhere around Hobbs, think of Hobbs Express. Hobbs Express, 397-9290.
From early mornings to late nights, JBW Solutions delivers expert industrial safety services and training to protect lives, ensure compliance, and build a strong safety culture. JBW Solutions helps workers stay safe and prepared every shift, every site, every day. If safety is first for you and your company, and it should be, call today, 860-460-4398. JBW Solutions, LLC. Do the right thing. Make the call. You may just save a life. 860-460-4398.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Here's some good news. Master Plumbers is thanking their customers. Right now, you can have your drain cleared for $39. $39, and you pick the drain. You better hurry. This drain clearing promotion won't last long. Plus, free camera inspection. Drain clogged? No problem. Call the Master. 397-9385. Reminder, Master Plumbers will meet or beat any competitor's plumbing price.
Master Plumbers, call the master.
Attention mechanics. NMR Pipeline is hiring now. If you know your way around heavy equipment and you have your own tools, NMR Pipeline wants to talk to you. NMR is offering top pay based on experience and solid benefits, medical, dental, and vision. NMR Pipeline isn't looking for trainees. They're hiring real mechanics ready to turn wrenches and get the job done right. Apply now at 300 South Main in Eunice. NMR Pipeline, built on skill, driven by hard work. NMR Pipeline is an equal opportunity employer. Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today. SunGuard Precision is all about your truck and your home and making both look and feel amazing. SunGuard uses Lumar Window Tint, the top name in the game. For your truck, that means a cooler cap, UV protection, and a sleek custom look that turns heads. For your home, it's all about comfort blocking heat, reducing glare, and adding privacy without losing your view. SunGuard Precision brings style, protection, and performance on the road and at home. Call or look up SunGuard Precision in names and numbers. SunGuard Precision, your tinting pros.
Listen up. You asked for it, you got it. Introducing all-in pricing from TDS. Get ultra-powerful 1 gig internet for just $49.99 a month for 2 years. No gimmicks, no gotchas. Plus, no contract, free installation, and a powerful Wi-Fi router included. All in? Oh yeah. Visit hellotds.com today. Internet speeds are up to and not guaranteed. Subject to availability. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Did you know that Lee County State Bank drive-up lanes are open late? Interactive tellers give you convenient, extended drive-through hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Lee County State Bank ITMs feature a screen which connects you to a live teller inside the bank to assist you with your banking transactions. No need to rush to the bank, with Lee County State Bank's extended ITM drive-through lanes conveniently located near you in Lovington, Hobbs, and Eunice. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
Devon Energy is proud to support Hobbs High School athletic programs. By partnering with Hobbs, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eagles!
Oh, yes! Strike! Find them on Facebook or Google Bel Air Bowl. They are located behind the Bel Air Shopping Center. Where we roll at Bel Air Bowl.
And welcome back to Tasker Arena, getting ready for Game 2 of our Hobbs basketball doubleheader today. The Hobbs boys beaten Bosque earlier up at the Espanola tournament, 68-32. The Hobbs Lady Eagles looking to stay on the winning track against the Pebble Hills Lady Spartans. I'm TJ Miracle, Dawn Morgan on assignment tonight. Jonathan Allen running the camera. Tiff and Evie keeping an eye and an ear on things back at One Radio Square. For the visiting Lady Spartans, they are in the Road Blacks with turquoise letters and numbers, and they did have a change in their starting lineup. Their starters will now be number 2, Haley Enriquez, number 5, Lisabel Chavez, number 11, Aubrey Franco, number 21, Mia Delgado, and number 32, Lupe Hernandez. They're coached tonight by Cynthia Borrego. For the Hobbs Lady Eagles, they are in the home whites with the black letters and numbers, the gold trim, and Hobbs in script on the front. Starters for your Lady Eagles: number 4, Madison Zepeda. Number 22, Zaylee Hardison. Number 24, Zoe Ross. Number 30, Areli Navarro. And number 33, Caselyn Muniz. And it will be Hardison. She will head to center court to take the jump, and she'll be jumping against Delgado. Ready to go. Game 4 of the Hobbs Lady Eagles slate here this evening. Those numbers are going to be awful hard for me to pick up on Pebble Hill, so just bear with me. And the opening tip will be controlled by, well, not controlled by anybody. It'll go out and last touch by Hobbs, and so Pebble Hills will have the opening possession of the ball game. So the inbound into the backcourt, trying to push it up under pressure from the Lady Eagles. Into the front court, almost batted away by Muniz. Coming over with it is going to be Enriquez, but they're going to say a quick official timeout before she got the shot off, so no foul called. Not sure what the deal is up. We've got little dribblers out on the court. That's what it was. So, yep, obstruction on the court. So we'll have to re-trigger it in. And now it looks like Coach Borrego was asking something about the starting lineup in the scorebook. So some questions going on while we have a moment. Big thanks to all of our great sponsors making Hobbs Eagle and Lady Eagle sports possible. Hobbs Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and on the Eagle 100.5 Facebook page. So I guess they've got it all maybe figured out. Yeah, the dark turquoise number is going to be awful hard to pick up on Pebble Hills, but I will do the best that I can. And so, wow, we've got they had a wrong starting lineup in there, and so it'll be a technical foul on Pebble Hills. And so Hobbs and Madison Zepeda will go down to take a technical free throw, and Hobbs will get possession. That'll be a turnover on Pebble Hills. And so Zepeda is up and good, and the Hobbs Lady Eagles draw first blood on a wrong lineup technical. So Zepeda puts Hobbs on the board. Her second is up, and it is good. And so the Hobbs Lady Eagles up early 2-0 here against Pebble Hills, who got teed up for a wrong starting lineup going in, and it'll be Hobbs basketball in front of the Taskerovich band. So 2-0, Hobbs in the lead early. Of course, they put up over 100 on this squad last year. I know two different teams, but Hobbs does have the firepower. So Ross working it around to Navarro, back out top of the arc. Muniz, WNBA 3 on the way, and bang! Caselin Muniz buries the tray. And Hobbs on an early 5-0 run. Pressure on the inbound, stolen away almost by Hobbs. Coming through and not quite able to get to it was Zepeda. She was trying to take that one away from Enriquez on the inbound. So inbounding, it'll be Esparza. Yep, Esparza did get the start, so she'll push it in, get it into Delgado, and they'll move it up the far sideline. Into the front court come the Lady Spartans. Bad pass, almost too hot to handle. Then back to Chavez. Chavez into the deep right corner. Bounce pass back around. Looking for some room. Pebble Hills trying to find some space. Into the right corner, picking it up. Delgado top of the arc, firing over. Deep left corner, 3 on the way. That one's up, no good, and Franco throws it up and air ball, and coming away with it, they're going to say jump ball or out of bounds. They're going to call a foul. No. I think they're going to call, well, I didn't see the official call, but it'll be Hobbs basketball no matter how you look at it. So I guess it went out of bounds first. So the Lady Eagles take it over. Less than a minute gone in this one, up 5-0 already. The inbound to Ross under full court pressure to Zepeda. She'll push it forward, bouncing, trying to get it inside to Hardison. Stolen away, first turnover for the Lady Eagles. Back down comes Pebble Hills. Step back 3 on the way for Chavez. That one is off the mark. Coming out, tracking it down. That one will be Ross. Her first rebound of the game. Feed it forward to a breaking Zepeda, and the transition game gets moving. And Hobbs up early 7-0. Minute 15 gone here in the first. To Franco, back across to Enriquez. Push it forward and over the back, and somehow controlling it is Chavez, but she can't control it. Well, she did for a moment and then couldn't, as that one went over the back and took kind of a funny hop. Second turnover for Pebble Hills. It'll be Hobbs basketball. As Hardison out, coming in her place will be Mendoza. As Ross will inbound it from the left corner. Hobbs moving from the left to the right. Tossing it into the middle. Mendoza getting it to Muniz. Muniz to Navarro, left. Glass up and in. Arely Navarro has her first bucket of the ball game and a 9-0 run to start things off for the Lady Eagles. On the pressure, swatted away by Zepeda. She goes against Franco. And timeout going to be taken by Coach Borrego with 6:21 remaining here in the first. It's Hobbs 9, Pebble Hills nothing. We're back in 30 on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in, backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hardworking team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Pebble Hills wants to get the number of the truck that hit them. It's the Hobbs Lady Eagles out of the Pebble Hills timeout. It'll be Lady Spartans basketball. Chavez will get it on the inbound. That's Franco who gets it. She'll go up against Muniz, get it into the front court, loses the ball off of her foot, saves it, gets it over to, that is Delgado. Delgado, bad pass into the middle, turnover, number 3. Hobbs to Ross. Ross to the glass, shot up, no good, and she will head to the line to shoot 2. So we just a little bit off on the right glass there and got bumped. That might have had something to do with it. They'll call the block foul on Lupe Hernandez. Her first personal, second team foul on the visiting Lady Spartans. And at the line, Ross puts up the first and bounces around and hits everything. And finally, the bottom of the threads, and it's a 10-0 Hobbs run. As Navarro will check out, coming in for the Lady Eagles. That'll be Rivera. As Ross at the line, made the first. puts up the second. The 8th grader buries them both. And it's 11-0 for Hobbs to start things off here. Off the inbound, Franco controls it. Almost a palm ball there. Battling, still in the backcourt as Ross will steal it away. She drives towards the hoop, right glass, up and in off the steal. The steal and the layup, and the Lady Eagles in control early, 13-0. Good pressure, and coming up with it will be Delgado off the tip. She'll put up the 3 ball. It is away, and the rebound by Muniz, her first. Kaysen with 3 girls on her. She'll push it forward, get it to Muniz. Pardon me, that's Zepeda. Zepeda to Ross. Now to Muniz. Step back, thinks about the 3, and will get it to Zepeda in the deep left corner. She'll cycle it out to the wing to Ross. Ross drives in, makes a nifty little move, clanks it off the front of the iron, then goes to the other side, gets her own rebound, and that rebound will be brought down by Delgado. That'll be the first rebound for Pebble Hills. As they bring it down into the front court, Franco tossing it out to Chavez. Chavez on the H. Works against Rivera. She'll drive it in, drives left lane, and up and in. As that was Chavez, and Pebble Hills on the board, 13-2 the score. Driving back the other way and going in hard is Rivera, and she's going to get fouled. Was she in the act of shooting? That will be the question. And nope, they're going to say floor foul. Let's see who they're going to call the push on. Waiting on him to put it up on the board, and that one will be on Hernandez. That'll be her second quick personal. So on the floor, Zepeda tosses it in, and from 5 feet out on the inbound, that'll be Mendoza. Gets her own rebound and puts it back up and in. And 15-2, the Lady Eagles in command of this one. 4:45 remaining here in the first quarter. The Lady Eagles dominating thus far. Pebble Hills to the front court. Working it around with Enriquez. Enriquez top of the arc to Chavez. Back to Enriquez. 3 ball on the way. It's an air ball and out. And give it over to the Lady Eagles. So Hobbs has appeared to be much more comfortable at the start of this one than they were a couple of nights ago right back here against Lubbock Cooper. Of course, that was last Saturday afternoon. Checking into the ball game, Fatima Murillo. As she'll come in for Hernandez. As Mendoza will inbound it, Zepeda runs the point. She'll take it into the front court, 1-2-2 zone look on the defense for Pebble Hills. Out to Muniz, over to Zepeda. Zepeda directs traffic to Mendoza. Mendoza to Ross. Hobbs looking for the inlet, push it in Mendoza. Then out to Ross, deep right corner, takes it to the right block, back to Mendoza, right corner for 3 off the mark. Battle for it, Muniz with the rebound, and they are going to say stripped away, and it was clean. So it'll actually technically be a turnover for the Lady Eagles, their second. And give it back to Pebble Hills. Reinforcements coming in for the Lady Eagles now as Katie Godwin checks in. Zaylee Hardison back in the ball game as Muniz and Zepeda will go take a seat. So Pebble Hills will sling it in and work to find some room. That's Esparza. Crossing the timeline, taking it to the right side with Ross. She gets a screen from Delgado, and then a whistle sounds. And foul away from the ball, or did we have a violation somewhere? Yep, violation. So 5th turnover for Pebble Hills. Hobbs basketball. Rivera just left of Taskovich. Tosses into Ross in the backcourt. Into the offensive zone come the Lady Eagles, leading 15-2. 3:41 remaining in the first. Hardison out between the rings, hands it off to Ross. Picked up quickly, though. Then to Godwin, to Rivera. Bump, no call to Hardison. Swing it around to Ross. Ross works against Enriquez, takes it in, goes left lane and up and in with the left hand scoop. Zoe Ross, 6 points, makes this a 17-2 ball game with 3:17 remaining here in the first. The Lady Eagles dominating as Zepeda waits to come back in. Full court pressure is on. Still in the backcourt, and they're going to call the reach foul on Mendoza on that. Jordan will pick up her first personal. First team foul on the Lady Eagles, of course, obviously on the floor. So back to Pebble Hills, their basketball. As Ross will come out, Zepeda comes back in. Zepeda will defend the inbound. And the hard toss, and that was Rios who's checked into the game, I believe, on that inbound. So slinging it around, getting to Delgado. Takes it into the arc, tries to get it into the middle, somehow saved. Then a little scoop shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Hardison comes away with it and gets it out to Zepeda. 3 girls on Zepeda, but she finds room. Moves it forward to Mendoza, deep right corner. Chavez picks her up quickly. Picks up her dribble. Zepeda throws it in to Godwin. Katie, the little push from 5 out, up, no good. And the rebound is brought down by Delgado. That's her second. 17-2, Hobbs in the lead, 2:36 remaining here in the first. WNBA 3 distance attempt there for Chavez, or pardon me, Delgado, no good. And Godwin with the rebound. Zepeda runs the point, flips it to Mendoza across the court. Mendoza brings it back to Hardison. Then over into the deep left corner for Rivera. Rivera to Hardison to Zepeda. Sets the screen. Zepeda to the free throw line. 15-footer is up and good for Madison. She's got 6 points in the first quarter. Now 19-2 for Hobbs with 2:04 remaining here in the first. And a bad pass and over the head of Chavez going for it from Delgado. 6 turnover for Pebble Hills, and back to Hobbs. Under 2 minutes to play in the first. It's been all Hobbs Lady Eagles here at Tasker Arena tonight against Pebble Hills. Rivera controls to Hardison on her tight. Then back to Rivera. Rivera to Hardison, pushing into Godwin, right base. Takes it out, turns around, and she is going to be blocked with authority as Delgado swats that one almost out into the lobby. It'll stay Hobbs basketball with 99 seconds to go here in the first. So Zepeda on the inbound. Tosses into Rivera deep. Corelli directs the traffic. Takes it to the elbow and then gets it to Mendoza. Mendoza to Godwin on the base. Out to Hardison. Left corner. 3 on the way. No good. And Mendoza chases it down in the right corner. Top of the arc. Zepeda step back 3, and that one will be off the mark. Battling for it, and they're going to call jump ball as Godwin battles with Delgado. They got there at the same time. Delgado ties her up, and it'll be back in the hands of the Lady Spartans. To Delgado, then back over to Enriquez to the front court. Enriquez tosses it off, right baseline. Godwin there, she'll strip it away. 7th turnover forced by the Lady Eagles. Rivera in trouble in the backcourt. Needs some help. Still back there. Got to get it through. Throw it over. Godwin all by herself in the right lane off the right glass and up and in for Katie. 21-2. The Hobbs Lady Eagles dominating first half of this one. To Portillo. She'll drive in. Shot up. No good. And Zepeda with the rebound. Madison weaves through traffic. Picks it up into the corner. Rivera for 3. And that one off the mark. Touched by Murillo, and then it'll go out of bounds, but they're going to say last touched by Mendoza, who was hustling over to try and get it. Relly Navarro will check back in for Hobbs. 36 seconds to go here in the first. 19-point lead for the Lady Eagles. Would expect them to keep the pressure up, though, as that one goes out. Navarro putting the pressure on Rios. And out of bounds. So back over to the Lady Spartans of El Paso Pebble Hills. Of course, one of the newer schools in town. Right as you're coming into town for Hobbs, West El Paso. Almost stolen away, and it will be stolen away by Mendoza. Nifty little hesitation move. Flat foots it up and in from the right. Make that the left glass. I'll learn my left from my right. It's still early. 23-2. Then another turnover as Navarro picks the pocket. Norelli pushing it to Mendoza. Left corner 3. That one is off the mark. Hardison with the rebound. And Navarro there to save it. And then a whistle sounds, and they're going to call a push foul on, I believe they're going to get Delgado for that one, but we'll see for sure. Yep, that will be, actually, that'll be on Portillo, her first personal. 4th team foul. And so that'll put Relly Navarro at the line for 2. Navarro with 2 points in the ball game. Navarro puts up the first, and it is off the mark. No good. So our score remains 23-2. 2 seconds to go. Here in the first quarter, all Lady Eagles in this one. Navarro's second is up, and they're going to call lane violation on Hobbs. So even if it would have been good, it would have been no good. So 2 seconds to go as Murillo will try and get it inbounded. And she will. She'll push it in to Chavez, gets it right back, and then the whistle sounds on the first quarter. All Lady Eagles in this one. They lead it by a score of 23-2. Back in 60 seconds. More Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball. Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Forest Tire is celebrating 80 years in business. There's always another task to tackle, but making your to-do list disappear generates a ton of wear and tear on your tires. Do more for more miles with the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire. Whether it's hauling your boat up to the lake or driving through the job site, Michelin designed a tire that's tough enough for anything. Stop in today for the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire and get back to task mastering. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Just call us if it's a ride you like. We'll take you there and bring you back.
Hobbs Express provides bus service throughout Hobbs. The bus system operates Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturdays, 7 to 4. Hobbs Express has an immediate opening for a CDL bus driver, offering great pay and benefits. Apply online at hobbsnm.org or call 397-9230 for more information. When you need transportation anywhere around Hobbs, think of Hobbs Express. Hobbs Express, 397-9290.
All Hobbs Lady Eagles in the first quarter as they lead the visiting Pebble Hills Lady Spartans of El Paso 23-2. I'm TJ Miracle, Dawn Morgan on assignment tonight. Jonathan Allen running our camera here at Tasker Arena. Tiff and Evie keeping an eye and an ear on things back at One Radio Square. Thanks for being with us tonight. As we start the second quarter, it'll be Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball. Hobbs can get this up to 35. It could be a very, very fast second half. Of course, that didn't happen at Pebble Hills last year. Texas does not have that mercy rule. New Mexico does. But we're not there yet. Still a long way to go as Zapata on the inbound takes it to the left base, has to throw it back out. Muniz, the little head fake, drives in and then gets the ball taken away from her, and they're going to call jump ball. So it'll be a turn. It'll be Pebble Hills ball. That'll be the third turnover for the Hobbs Lady Eagles. They forced 9 on Pebble Hills in the first half. Coach Carpenter just kind of shakes his head over on the baseline. No Portillo to inbound it. She'll toss it into Chavez, gets it right back. Under pressure from the Lady Eagles. High pass, Chavez with it, bouncing it to the right baseline. The little hook shot is up, no good by Delgado, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Carpenter telling them, don't lose your girl under there. I think they're going to get Godwin for that one. Yep. So that'll be Katie Godwin's first personal. First team foul on the Lady Eagles. And so Delgado at the line for 2, and that one is off the mark. No good. Hobbs out rebounding Pebble Hills. 10-2 in the first quarter. Pebble Hills did not have a free throw. Hobbs went 2 for 4 from the stripe in the first. Second shot up, and that one is off the mark. And out of bounds as Ross comes through trying to get to it. Just a little off the mark and touches it last and pushes it out. So Murillo will inbound it from left of her own bucket. Looks to get it in. Still looking, gets it in right at the 5 count. It goes off the back of the head of Zapata. 10th turnover forced. Zapata gets it back. She'll take it into the front court for the Lady Eagles. To Ross. Cycles to the free throw line. Then tossing it out. That's Mackey. Goes to the right baseline. Then tripped up. Into the hands of Muniz. Caseland to Zapata. Handing it off to Ross. Ross a little shake and bake to the left elbow. Then to the corner. For 3, Muniz. That one is off the mark. Godwin has her second board of the ball game. Out to Zapata, top of the arc. That one is off the mark. It'll be Ross with her third rebound, and she'll take it hard to the rack, and she is going to be blocked and loses the handle on the basketball. 4th turnover for the Lady Eagles. 23-2 the score. Hobbs up by 21, 6:48 remaining first half. Into the front court with Franco. Franco out to Murillo in front of the scorer's table, then a bad pass, and into the hands of Godwin. Godwin will just push it right immediately off to Zapata. Zapata a little hop, and she'll lose the basketball. 5th turnover for Hobbs. Nice job there as Zapata looking up and thinking about it. Didn't notice Chavez coming over to pick her pocket. She did. To Franco, top of the arc. Ross on her. And then a whistle sounds. And we're going to have a hold foul away from the basketball on Hobbs. So they're going to call the hold on, they're going to whistle that one on Zepeda. That'll be her first personal. Second team foul on Hobbs. So Godwin checks out. Back into the ball game for Hobbs will be Hardison. Hardison, Zepeda, Rivera, Mackey, and Ross on the floor for the Lady Eagles. Working it through, and they'll call a two-shot foul. Hardison with the block foul, her first personal, third team foul on Hobbs. As that will put Franco at the line for two. So Hardison's first personal and Franco at the line. There she'll head. Try and draw first blood here in the second quarter. Cannot do it. Yeah, we're 2 minutes into the second quarter. Neither team has scored yet. Corelli Rivera into the ball game. As Mackey goes and takes a seat. Second shot is up, and that one is no good. Battle for the rebound, and Hardison will come away with it. That's her third board. To Rivera in the front court, to Zepeda. Right corner. She'll take it through the lane. A little underhand scoop up and in. Madison Zepeda with her 8th point of the ball game. Hobbs up 25-2. Full court press is on for the Lady Eagles. It's Murillo looking for some help. Gets it back, fumbles it. Still in the backcourt. And they will call the 10-second violation. Good defense by the Lady Eagles to force the 12th turnover of the ball game on Pebble Hills. So back to Hobbs with 5:41 to go here in the first half. And the Lady Eagles firmly in control of this one, up by 23. Into the backcourt with Zepeda. Zepeda gets a screen from Muniz, then gives it right back to Muniz, to Zepeda, all by herself, deep left corner. Bounce pass, out. Zepeda back from the 10-foot line, puts it up and in, swish. 10 points for Madison Zepeda. And Hobbs up by 25. Full court press on again. Rivera will steal it away. Bounces into the middle to Ross, and she gets hammered. Ross goes to the floor and is fouled. I think they may get Delgado on that one. We'll see for sure. Nope, they're going to call that one on Franco. Her first personal. First team foul here in the quarter. Ross at the line for two. First one up for the 8th grader. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And Ross with 7 points in the ball game. And Hobbs up 28-2. Second one too hard off the back of the iron. No good. Battle for the rebound as Delgado came away with it and then got tied up. And so jump ball, and it'll be Hobbs basketball. 14th turnover for Pebble Hills. Zepeda to inbound it. Looks, pushes out to Muniz, then to Ross in the deep right corner. Back to Muniz, working the top of the arc between the rings. Over and around to Rivera. Rivera pop a shot, top of the arc, 3 on the way, no good. And fight for the rebound. Hardison winds up with it, pushes out Muniz, right wing, her 3 ball, up no good, and it'll be another rebound for Delgado. That'll be her 4th. Pebble Hills to the front court with Franco. 4:46 to go, first half. Hobbs in control, 28-2. And we'll have a little spin move trying to get through traffic is Franco. And she's going to get fouled. See for sure they put that on. They'll put it on Zoe Ross, her first personal. It is the 4th team foul on Hobbs. It was fouls in the JV game that let Pebble Hills JV keep that one close. Hobbs doesn't want to let that happen here in the varsity contest. To Delgado, drives it through the left lane, shot up no good. The rebound by Hardison, her 5th. Hardison leaves it off for Zepeda, gets through traffic. No look pass into the corner. Rivera, pop a shot, 15, left corner, up no good, and Hardison touches it last as it goes out, and it'll be Pebble Hills' ball. No, they're going to say Pebble Hills touched it. So Hobbs basketball. Into Muniz, all by herself, right wing, 3 ball on the way, and bang! Caitlin Muniz, her second 3 of the ball game. Traby in. And Hobbs now up 31-2 and timeout taken by the Lady Spartans. 4:15 to go in the first. We'll be back. Lady Eagle basketball continues in a moment.
From early mornings to late nights, JBW Solutions delivers expert industrial safety services and training to protect lives, ensure compliance, and build a strong safety culture. JBW Solutions helps workers stay safe and prepared every shift, every site, every day. If safety is first for you and your company, and it should be, call today, 860-460-4398. JBW Solutions, LLC. Do the right thing. Make the call. You may just save a life. 860-460-4398.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Pebble Hills takes the time out to figure out what is going on. The Hobbs Lady Eagles firing on all cylinders tonight. Lead this one 31-2, 4:15 to go, first half. Welcome back to Tasker Arena. I'm TJ Miracle, Jonathan Allen on camera tonight. Dawn Morgan is on assignment with the tree lighting downtown. Tiffany Evie keeping an eye on things. Back at One Radio Square. So out of the Pebble Hills timeout, Pebble Hills basketball to Delgado. Gets her pocket picked almost from behind. Rivera tries to keep it in bounds but cannot. So it'll stay Pebble Hills basketball on the baseline. Of course, after tonight for the Lady Eagles, they'll hit the road to El Paso on Tuesday to take on Bel Air. Game a 5 o'clock Texas time game. Inbound to Delgado. The underhand scoop is up and in. Delgado with her first points of the ball game makes it 31-4. Back down. Ross works it around to Muniz. Muniz just going to back it up. Now WNBA 3 left arc and bang! Her third tray of the ball game. Trevian and Hobbs up by 30. 34-4 the score, and another steal for the Lady Eagles. The 15th turnover. Push it to Ross. Into the paint to Muniz. Back door up and in. Caselin with 11. Now 36-4. Hobbs trying to get this to the 35 as quickly as they can. And another turnover forced. Working it to Rivera. Back out to Zepeda. Back to Rivera all by herself right. Block Corelli up and in. Corelli Rivera, her first buckets of the ball game. Now 38-4. I have a feeling it's going to be a very, very fast second half. Pardon me, as Pebble Hills to the front court. Hobbs backing the pressure off just a little bit. As Enriquez trying to get it to Delgado. She'll turn around from 15 and rattle it home from just behind the free throw line. She's got 4 of the 6 in the books for Pebble Hills. 38-6 our score. Rivera to Zepeda on the give and go, and 12 points for Madison Zepeda. We said in the pregame show, if Hobbs can get the transition and the offense working, they can make the scoreboard roll around like a slot machine. And they are certainly doing it as subs coming in for Hobbs. We can have a hockey line change, not quite. 4 new players coming in for Hobbs. We'll reset the Lady Eagles for you here momentarily. High inbound going to be tracked down by Chavez. And she will get that one back to Franco. Franco to the front court. Navarro goes for the ball, gets tripped up as she and Murillo tangle. Or pardon me, that was Enriquez tangle. Third time's the charm, Esparza. It's Pebble Hills basketball, no matter how you look at it. Again, I'm having heck picking up those dark numbers. Not supposed to do that anymore. Franco takes it through the lane and up and in. Aubrey Franco, her first bucket of the ball game. And a couple of unanswered buckets here for Pebble Hills. They're not going away. Hobbs well in control. Mendoza with it. Trying to trap her up to Muniz. Caselin to Mackey. As Mackey will take it onto the right base. Loses the handle on it. That'll be the 6th turnover for Hobbs. And back comes Pebble Hills. 1:53 to go first half. Mackey swats at the ball. And then a whistle. And a bad foul there. And that will put Pebble Hills in the bonus. Or pardon me, that's Monroe. So her first personal. And the shot is up for Enriquez and no good. Score still 40-8. 1:47 to go here in the ball game. Hobbs in command by 32. Enriquez bends the knees, eyes it, skies it, up and good. And that is the first free throw made tonight by the Lady Spartans. To the front court with Muniz. Pushes over to Monroe. Monroe left corner for three and bang! Melanie Monroe with the tray ball. Traby in, now 43-9 the score. 1:28 remaining, first half. As Navarro almost picking up the foul. It bounces over and into the hands of one of the Lady Spartans, and then a bad pass and out of bounds. That'll be turnover number 17 for Pebble Hills. So Hobbs will get it back, and it'll be Mendoza, Muniz, Monroe, Navarro, and Godwin on the floor for your Lady Eagles. Muniz runs the point. Caseland to Mendoza. Mendoza back to Navarro. Navarro, Mendoza. Leave it off. Muniz. Right corner. Three on the way. That one's up. No good. Battle for it. Mendoza with the rebound. Her third. Back to Muniz. Right wing for three. That one is off the mark, and Mendoza tracks it down in the right corner, but will lose it into the hands of Pebble Hills. As Pebble Hills to the front court, and then we'll have a travel called as Enriquez slipping and sliding a little bit in front of the Hobbs student section. 18th turnover for Pebble Hills. 49 seconds to go. Hobbs in command of this one, up by 34. To Godwin. They trap her up on the far side and off of the foot, and it'll get into the hands of Pebble Hills, and then Muniz will just steal it right back. Say, okay, you can do that, we can too. Muniz takes it to the front court. To Monroe, left corner, three on the way, no good, and it'll be Navarro with the rebound. She drives it onto the right baseline and up and in. Areli Navarro, her fourth point of the ball game. So now 45-9, 36-point lead for the Hobbs Lady Eagles. Godwin with the steal, 20th turnover forced, as Monroe is going to get tripped up. Not intentional there by Enriquez. Let's see for sure. Yep, they'll call that on Enriquez. That'll be her first personal, just the second team foul. Madison Zepeda will come in for the last 9 seconds of the first half. Hobbs in command. Going to be a very fast second half. If Pebble Hills can't figure something out, we will be in a running clock situation in the second half. In the 35-point running clock situation. Inbound to Mendoza, who backs it up, gets it to Navarro, tries to get it back into Mendoza, and almost throws it away. Out of bounds, last touched by Pebble Hills. 2 seconds to go as Monroe. Oh, now they're going to have Zepeda inbound it. Now Zepeda pushes it into Godwin. Godwin from the low post puts it up, banks it off the glass, and good. 47-7, a 38-point drubbing in the first half. Pebble Hills has got to recollect and figure out what in the heck's going on. We'll take a timeout, come back with your halftime report. It's Hobbs 47, Pebble Hills 9. Lady Eagle basketball continues on the Hobbs Sports YouTube channel, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Eagle 100.5 Facebook page.
Here's some good news. Master Plumbers is thanking their customers. Right now, you can have your drain cleared for $39. $39, and you pick the drain. You better hurry. This drain clearing promotion won't last long. Plus, free camera inspection. Drain clogged? No problem. Call the Master. 397-9385. Reminder, Master Plumbers will meet or beat any competitor's plumbing price.
Master Plumbers, call the Master.
Attention mechanics. NMR Pipeline is hiring now. If you know your way around heavy equipment and you have your own tools, NMR Pipeline wants to talk to you. NMR is offering top pay based on experience and solid benefits, medical, dental, and vision. NMR Pipeline isn't looking for trainees. They're hiring real mechanics ready to turn wrenches and get the job done right. Apply now at 300 South Main in Eunice. NMR Pipeline, built on skills, driven by hard work. NMR Pipeline is an equal opportunity employer. Outlaw Grill's the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs. 575 575-392-2012 or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today. SunGuard Precision is all about your truck and your home and making both look and feel amazing. SunGuard uses Lumar Window Tint, the top name in the game. For your truck, that means a cooler cap, UV protection, and a sleek custom look that turns heads. For your home, it's all about comfort blocking heat, reducing glare, and adding privacy without losing your view. SunGuard Precision brings style, protection, and performance on the road and at home. Call or look up SunGuard Precision in names and numbers. SunGuard Precision, your tinting pros.
Listen up. You asked for it, you got it. Introducing all-in pricing from TDS. Get ultra-powerful 1 gig internet for just $49.99 a month for 2 years. No gimmicks, no gotchas. Plus, no contract, free installation, and a powerful Wi-Fi router included. All in? Oh yeah. Visit hellotds.com today. Internet speeds are up to and not guaranteed. Subject to availability. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Back here at Tasker Arena, the Hobbs Lady Eagles dominating the Pebble Hills Lady Spartans of El Paso 47-9. I'm TJ Miracle. Welcome back. Let's take a look at the numbers in the first half of this one. We'll start with Pebble Hills. Their leading scorer right now is Mia Delgado. She's also their leading rebounder. She has 4 boards. Matter of fact, she has the only 4 rebounds for Pebble Hills in that first half. 2 points for Aubrey Franco, 2 points for Lisabel Chavez, and a point for Haley Enriquez. Pebble Hills goes 1 of 6 from the free throw line in the first half. They turn the ball over 20 times. Ouch. As I mentioned, only 4 rebounds in the first half. They get 2 points in the first quarter, and they get 7 in the second. That's how they get to their 9 on the board. Turning the page for your Hobbs Lady Eagles. It has been pretty much whatever they wanted to do in the first half. 2 Lady Eagles in double figures, led by Madison Zapata. Madison with 12 points in the first half. Kaitlin Muniz chipping in 11, 9 of those from beyond the arc. You got 7 points in the books for Zoe Ross. Then, let's see, 4 points for Jordan Mendoza. You got 4 points for Katie Godwin, 3 points for Melanie Monroe, 4 points for Relly Navarro, and a bucket, 2 for Corelli Rivera. Rebounding, it's been pretty dominant. Zaylee Hardison with 5 boards. To her credit, Mendoza with 4, Zoe Ross with 3, Godwin with 2, Navarro and Zapata with 1. I'm still looking for the partridge in a pear tree, but 18 turnovers. Or rather, I should say 18 rebounds. Hobbs dominating 18-4 in that category. The Lady Eagles go 3 of 6 from the free throw line in that first half. They did have 4 3-pointers to go along with everything else. They turned the ball over 8 times. There we go. That must have been where I got that other 8 floating around. I'm going to blame the trifocals. Hobbs gets 23 in the first, 24 in the second. And they get to 47 on the board. So the Lady Eagles up by 38 points here at half. So going to be running clock to start the second half. And I would imagine it's going to be a very fast second half. Of course, Texas doesn't have that rule, which is part of the reason why Hobbs was able to just completely run Pebble Hills out with 120-something points last year at their place. I don't think we're going to get that tonight, but yeah, clock will only stop on 2-shot fouls, timeouts, and the change of quarter until they get to 50, and then it won't stop at all. It'll just run. So the Hobbs Lady Eagles dominant. The transition game working very good, putting on a lot of pressure. Pebble Hills just not able to handle that pressure. If they can find some adjustments and some ways to do that, they might be able to claw their way back into this one, or at least get it to where it's not going to be a running clock blowaway. But I have a feeling Hobbs probably going to keep the foot on the gas half of the third quarter or so. If they can get up another probably 5-10 points, maybe ease off just a little, start trying out some different combinations on the floor just to see what they can come up with. Next up for Hobbs, as we mentioned after tonight, they're playing El Paso Pebble Hills tonight. Well, they'll head to El Paso on Tuesday to take on Bel Air. I believe that's a 5 o'clock game. And that may be Friendship next weekend. I'll double check it. Maybe 6 o'clock. We're going to have the game for you no matter what time it is. Just keep your eye on HobbsAmerica.com. Big thanks to all of our sponsors tonight, making Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball possible. Of course, a Hobbs doubleheader for you tonight, with the boys winning earlier today. The Espanola Valley Tournament tie with that game, 68-32. Boys will play tomorrow at 2 p.m. here on Hobbs Sports YouTube as they take on the host team, Espanola. So a dominant first half for the Lady Eagles, 47-9. Our score, if everything could go your way, it pretty much did for Hobbs in that first half. Going to look just to continue that trend in the second and see what happens. So we'll take a timeout, come back with the second half. This is Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball here on the Hobbs Sports YouTube channel, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Eagle 100.5 Facebook page.
Did you know that Lee County State Bank drive-up lanes are open late? Interactive tellers give you convenient, extended drive-through hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Lee County State Bank ITMs feature a screen which connects you to a live teller inside the bank to assist you with your banking transactions. No need to rush to the bank, with Lee County State Bank's extended ITM drive-through lanes conveniently located near you in Lovington, Hobbs, and Eunice. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
Devon Energy is proud to support Hobbs High School athletic programs. By partnering with Hobbs, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eagles!
Oh, yes! It happen. Find them on Facebook or Google Bel Air Bowl. They are located behind the Bel Air Shopping Center. Where we roll at Bel Air Bowl.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hardworking team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Forest Tire is celebrating 80 years in business. There's always another task to tackle, but making your to-do list disappear generates a ton of wear and tear on your tires. Do more for more miles with the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire. Whether it's hauling your boat up to the lake or driving through the job site, Michelin designed a tire that's tough enough for anything. Stop in today for the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire and get back to task mastering. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Welcome back to Tasker Arena. Getting ready for the start of the second half of this one between the Hobbs Lady Eagles and the El Paso Pebble Hills Lady Spartans. All Lady Eagles in the first half of this one. They are dominating 47-9. I'm TJ Miracle, high above Tasker Arena. Jonathan Allen, our camera operator tonight. Dawn Morgan is on assignment. Tiff and Evie keeping an eye and ear on things back at One Radio Square. So we come out to start the second half of action. It will be running clock except for two-shot fouls, timeouts, and the change of quarter unless Pebble Hills can get this one back to under 35. And it will be Pebble Hills ball to start the second half. You've got Ross, Zapata, Mendoza, Navarro, and Muniz on the floor for the Lady Eagles. Looks like you got Enriquez, Esparza, Franco, Delgado, and Hernandez on the floor for Pebble Hills. To Enriquez, bounces it out to Delgado. Pardon me, that's Franco. And stupid dark numbers back to Enriquez, trying to get it inside, and Hobbs will just take it away. Feeding it forward to Ross to the baseline, manages to save it, was a little bit off kilter. Underneath and put it up and in. Areli Navarro off of the give and go, and Hobbs strikes first, making it 49-9, a 40-point Hobbs, Lady Eagle lead, and a bad pass, and that one will go out of bounds. 21 turnovers for Pebble Hills, and give it back to Hobbs. Again, with the running clock situation, I would expect this one to go extremely fast. Clock only stopping for certain situations. Navarro between the rings to Ross in front of Taskovich. Hobbs moving right to left into the deep left corner, Mendoza. Mendoza cycles it out to Ross, pushing it to Navarro, and then around to Zepeda. Picking her up is Murillo, then back to Ross. Drives through the lane, splits through 3, and up and in for Zoe Ross. The 8th graders got 9 and makes this a 51-9 lead. So back to the front court with Franco. Then onto the far side with Enriquez. To the free throw line, Delgado drives in, partially blocked out, and off of Muniz and out. Coach Borrego over there saying something to one of her players and one of the officials. Of course, clock continues to move. With the mercy rule in effect, and the inbound will be stolen away by Navarro. Feeds it forward to a breaking Madison Zepeda. 14 for Zepeda, and is now 53-9. So Hobbs on a 6-point run to start this second half, and then a bad foul called on Ross. That'll be her second first personal, just the first team foul for Zoe Ross, the 8th grader, daughter of boys coach Ronald Ross. So on the inbound to Enriquez between the rings. She'll just hand it off. Back over to Murillo. Then up to Franco for 3, and she'll drain it. She's got 5. She leads the way. So 53-12 the score. Zepeda takes it to the right block, and she is going to be blocked out. That'll be a turnover for Hobbs, their 9th of the game. And almost taking it right back away. Still trapped up in the backcourt. Ball loose on the floor, and somehow Murillo saves it. Off of Delgado on her back. Delgado back with it, pushes it in, but into nothing but white jerseys. Hobbs will take it back over. Ross back through the lane, and she's going to get blocked out. And that one with authority by Delgado. She's got a couple of blocks here in this half. Still playing tough inside basketball. Hobbs up by 41, 4:45 remaining in the third. 53-12 the score. In front of Taskovich with Muniz. To Navarro, to Mendoza, working the far side. Hand it off to Ross, to the right elbow, and then around. Zepeda thinks about the 3, then she'll take it to the left base and just cycle it out. Now she'll turn around, put it up, partially blocked again by Delgado. 3 blocks in a row for Delgado. And they've been clean. And that one results in the 10th turnover for Hobbs. Franco back out near the Eagle. Murillo tries to set a screen for it, then gets the basketball and a turnaround jumper. 15 on the way, no good, and it'll be Zepeda with her second rebound of the ball game. Push it forward to Muniz. To Navarro, to Ross, right corner, 3 on the way. That one no good, and the rebound going to be brought down by Delgado, her 5th. To the front court, and then Delgado puts the 3 up, and that one is down from the right wing. And now 53-15. All of a sudden, it's a 6-6 tie here in the third. Although Hobbs in command, 53-15. Zepeda, Mendoza, right corner, and bang! Mendoza with 7 in the ball game. So the Lady Eagles answer 3 with a 3. And back up by 41. 3:08 remaining. Running clock situation in the third. Franco to Delgado. Turn around Delgado. Top of the arc. That one off the mark. Aurelia Navarro with the rebound. Her second board. She'll take it herself in front of the scorer's table. Navarro picks up the dribble to Zepeda. Zepeda works against Delgado. Then Zepeda off the screen. Rattles the 3 home. Bang. Traby in. 59-15. And whistle sound and timeout going to be taken that'll be by Cynthia Borrego and the visiting squad. It will be a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball back in a minute. Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Here's some good news. Master Plumbers is thanking their customers. Right now, you can have your drain cleared for $39. $39, and you pick the drain. You better hurry. This drain clearing promotion won't last long. Plus, free camera inspection. Drain clogged? No problem. Call the Master. 397-9385. Reminder, Master Plumbers will meet or beat any competitor's plumbing price.
Master Plumbers. Call the Master.
And welcome back to Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball here on Hobbs Sports YouTube channel. Please subscribe, by the way. Also, HobbsAmerica.com and the Eagle 100.5 Facebook page. While we've got a moment, big thanks to all of our great sponsors. You hear them, you see them there at the bottom of your screen. It's because of those folks. We never have to charge you to watch your kids and teams play, and we never have to beg you for some donations. And it's because of those great folks we don't have to do that. Unfortunately, too many so-called broadcasters are charging you to watch your kids and teams play and still charging the sponsors too. Well, it's because of those sponsors that we don't have to do that, and we appreciate it. So when you need a good or service, be sure that you consider those businesses that support our kids and community. I'm TJ Miracle, Jonathan Allen on camera tonight. Tiffany be keeping an eye and an ear on things. So out of the Pebble Hills timeout, it will be Lady Spartans basketball. Hobbs in command of this one, 59-15, up by 44 points. So the inbound will come to Franco. She's in the backcourt, and she'll move it forward and get it to the front court with Chavez, then give it right back to Franco. Franco to Delgado, free throw line, and up and in from 15. Mia Delgado, 9 points for her, 59-17. As to the front court with Corelli Rivera. Rivera works out between the rings, brings it back to the left side to Hardison, now to Mendoza. Hand it to Katie Godwin. 2:05 remaining in the third. Running clock off the foot of Rivera. Gets it before it goes into the backcourt. It's a little screen from Godwin, then tries to bounce it over to Monroe, but it'll be stolen away by Murillo, and then she'll put it off of her foot and out. So that'll be the 25th turnover for Pebble Hills. Clock continues to move, 1:44 remaining in the third. So it'll be Monroe to inbound it, left of the scorer's table. She'll push it into Rivera near the timeline. Near side to Godwin. Front of the student section, out to Mendoza. She works against Chavez, hand it to Rivera. Thought about the three. Good coverage on her by Franco. Now Mendoza, they try and trap her up, uses up the dribble, needs some help. Gets it on the far side, trying on the give and go to Mendoza. She'll collect it before it goes out. They try and trap her up, and they will finally force the turnover, a 12th turnover for Hobbs. 1 minute to go here in the third period. To the front court, Chavez to Murillo, bouncing it to Delgado, then back over to Franco. Franco right corner, out to Delgado. Fakes the pass, then WNBA 3 right wing. That one off the mark, battle for it, and it'll be Mendoza with her 5th rebound of the ball game. Trying to get it down the court quickly, and to Corelli Rivera. Gets it swatted away from behind by Murillo. So it'll stay Hobbs basketball. Of course, Rivera going deep into the soccer season. Probably not quite back into basketball shape yet. It is two different things. And another turnover for Hobbs. Don't want things to get sloppy here. You're in command, 42 points, then have a foul called. It will be on the floor. Clock will continue to move. I think they're probably going to get Rivera for that. And, yep, it will be on Rivera. That'll be Corelli's first personal. Second team foul for Hobbs in the quarter. And it is on the floor and on the inbound over the head of Godwin into the hands of Franco for three, and that'll be an air ball and out as time expires on the third quarter. Hobbs in command of this one, 59-17 the score. Hobbs Lady Eagles back for the fourth quarter right after this. Lady Eagle basketball on Hobbs Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Attention mechanics, NMR Pipeline is hiring now. If you know your way around heavy equipment and you have your own tools, NMR Pipeline wants to talk to you. NMR is offering top pay based on experience and solid benefits, medical, dental, and vision. NMR Pipeline isn't looking for trainees. They're hiring real mechanics ready to turn wrenches and get the job done right. Apply now at 300 South Main in Eunice. NMR Pipeline, built on skills driven by hard work. NMR Pipeline is an equal opportunity employer. Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta. Flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today.
Welcome back to Tasker Arena. Getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter of this when the Lady Eagles in command, 59-17. I'm TJ Miracle alongside Jonathan Allen running the camera tonight. Don Morgan on assignment. Tiff and Evie keeping an eye and an ear on things back at One Radio Square. Hobbs outscoring Pebble Hills in the third, 12-8. Out rebounding them 3-1. Of course, you may think, oh gosh, that doesn't seem like much. But when you got running clock, things tend to move quite a bit faster. So Hobbs will have it to start the fourth quarter, and Rivera nearly loses the basketball. Franco's really picked up the pressure against her. Monroe out to Hardison. She'll move it around, hand it off to Rivera. Rivera, a little crossover, goes in hard against Delgado. Gets bodied up, and it'll go out off Delgado. She's played tough. She's got 3 blocks right there in the middle. Hobbs continues to attack, though. So now it'll be Mendoza to inbound it. Pushes into the free throw line, and Godwin's shot is up, no good, off the tip. Monroe will track it down. That'll be her first rebound of the ball game. Monroe and then passes it into the right corner, and nobody home. 14th turnover for the Hobbs Lady Eagles, forcing 25 so far on the visitors, but you don't want to get sloppy. You're up by 42. Clock continues to move. Aurelia Navarro to check in for the Lady Eagles. So she'll come in for Melanie Monroe. So Navarro out on the court. Navarro, Godwin, Hardison, Mendoza, and Rivera for your Hobbs Lady Eagles. The bounce pass to Delgado, and she'll put it over into the right block and up and in. And that was Delgado actually from Caprio. So she's got 11 in the ball game. And the first blood in the fourth will be given by, and then Delgado with another block, and that will go into the hands of a breaker and up and no good. And it'll be Navarro with the rebound. And another turnover for Hobbs. 59-19, 40-point lead, but they are trying to get this back under 35 quickly as they can, and then a jump ball going to be called as Mendoza got tied up. And Caprio, that'll be another turnover for Hobbs. That'll be their 16th turnover. 3 turnovers here in this fourth quarter so far. Almost a travel and then a bad pass right into the hands of Rivera, but she'll give it right back up. Hobbs getting a little bit sloppy here with this combination. Delgado goes on the baseline, puts up the shot, and count the bucket and the foul. Mia Delgado now taking control. And they'll count the bucket, and she'll get the and one. I think they're going to get Katie Godwin on that one. Actually, they're going to get it on Aurelia Navarro, her first team foul on Hobbs in the quarter. So Hobbs going to put 3 new players in. And the and one is up and good for Delgado. 14 points for Delgado. And just like that, it is almost a back to 35. To Mendoza down the right base, and she's trapped up. Nobody backside to help her. As back into the ball game will be Ross, Muniz, and Zapata. So Hobbs going with more of the starting lineup out there as Mendoza, Navarro, and Rivera take a seat. It'll be Hobbs basketball. Bounce it in, trying to get it to Hardison, and Delgado immediately ties her up. It'll stay Hobbs basketball. 59-22. Hobbs is yet to score here in this fourth quarter. 5-0 run to start the quarter for the Lady Spartans. They're showing a little spark here as Zapata pushes it into Godwin. Godwin back out to Ross. Top of the arc. Zoe then pushing it to Zepeda, deep left corner in front of the student section. Little hesitation, move back to Ross, feed it into Godwin, back out top of the arc, work it around. Mooney's WNBA 3, right wing on the way, no good, and off the tip, Delgado has her 6th rebound of the ball game. Tries to feed it down to a breaking Franco, but stolen away by the Lady Eagles and Zepeda, and then swatted away by Enriquez. Stays Hobbs basketball. 3:45 to go here in the ball game. Hobbs on their way to their 4th win of the season. Little shake and bake move, trying to get it in, and then off of, that is Rios underneath. Stays Hobbs basketball. The clock continues to roll. Things have been a little sloppy here in the 4th. Of course, trying some new combinations out, and girls maybe a little bit out of position from what they're used to, but you never know when you might need to step into a different spot on the floor. Well, the inbound to Muniz gets it back to Zepeda. Zepeda to Muniz. Head fake, then tossing over to Godwin. Back around. Top of the arc. 3 on the way, and bang is putting it down. Kaitlin Muniz will have her 4th tray of the ball game. Tray be in. And Hobbs finally on the board here in the 4th quarter, and then a quick foul as Katie Godwin, I think, battling underneath and pushing it off. So her 2nd personal, 2nd team foul on Hobbs. Just 2.5 minutes to go, though. Then off the foot of Ross, but right back into the hands of Murillo. Trying to feed it in, and Godwin swatting. Got to be careful when you do that. When you get those arms akimbo and you start moving them down, that's when you make contact. So Katie got to be a little careful with that. 2:17 to go. Hobbs up by 40, 62-22. This game has not been in doubt really since the 1st quarter, but you don't want to see things get just real sloppy on either side. Give Pebble Hills credit. I mean, they found some things that have worked, and they've worked on some things too. And then another turnover as soon as I say that. Their 28th turnover of the ball game, out to Zepeda. Gets a screen from Godwin. Picks up her dribble, back to Muniz. 1:45 remaining. Trying to get it into Hardison. Tipped into Zepeda. Hardison to Zepeda. Back to Muniz. Kaitlin has a little trouble with it. Collects it back on the Eagle. To Ross. You'd like to see Ross get into double figures tonight. She's got 9. 90 seconds to go. Hobbs pretty much just kind of playing keep away at this point. Ross, left corner for 3. That one is off the mark, battling for it. And finally controlling it is going to be Franco. That is the first rebound for a Pebble Hill player not named Delgado. 3 ball up, no good. And bouncing out and off of Pebble Hills. Hobbs basketball. 60 seconds remaining in the contest. Pebble Hills will drop their 4th straight, and they'll go to 4-7 on the year. Hobbs will improve to 3-0 in 50 seconds as Ross pop a shot from 10. There we go. Zoe's got her double figure. She's got 11 in the ball game. 64-22. As Caprio leaves it for Delgado, loses it off of her foot. Pardon me, that's Franco. And they're going to call the backcourt violation. 29th turnover, 30 seconds to go in the ball game. So Hobbs 20 seconds away from 4-0. Zepeda crossing the timeline, hands it to Muniz. On her tight is Franco. Back to Zepeda. Madison handles it. Goes through the lane, goes up, and another block. Signed by Gomez, getting some late action. Ball loose on the floor, and they'll call the jump ball. And it'll stay in the hands of Pebble Hills. So on the jump ball, they probably shouldn't have stopped the clock there, but not time for Pebble Hills to do anything. As into the front court with Delgado, and she'll just dribble it out, put it up at the buzzer, and no good. And Hobbs will be victorious tonight. Our final score, Hobbs 64, Pebble Hills 22. We'll take a timeout, come back, and wrap this one up. The Lady Eagles improve to 4-0. Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball back in a minute right here on the Eagle 100.5 Facebook page, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Hobbs YouTube channel.
SunGuard Precision is all about your truck and your home and making both look and feel amazing. SunGuard uses Lumar Window Tint, the top name in the game. For your truck, that means a cooler cap, UV protection, and a sleek custom look that turns heads. For your home, it's all about comfort blocking heat, reducing glare, and adding privacy without losing your view. SunGuard Precision brings style, protection, and performance on the road and at home. Call or look up SunGuard Precision in names and numbers. SunGuard Precision, your tinting pros.
Listen up. You asked for it, you got it. Introducing all-in pricing from TDS. Get ultra-powerful 1 gig internet for just $49.99 a month for 2 years. No gimmicks, no gotchas. Plus, no contract, free installation, and a powerful Wi-Fi router included. All in? Oh yeah. Visit hellotds.com today. Internet speeds are up to and not guaranteed. Subject to availability. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
And welcome back to Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball. Your post-game report as the Lady Eagles victorious tonight, 64-22 over the visiting Pebble Hills Lady Spartans. Let's take a look at the numbers in this one quickly. Pebble Hills led by Mia Delgado. She had 14 points along with 6 rebounds. Matter of fact, Pebble Hills only had 7 rebounds as a team. 6 of them from Mia Delgado. 5 points from Aubrey Franco, who also had the other rebound in the books. 2 points for Lisabel Chavez and a point for Haley Enriquez. In the ball game, all told, the Pebble Hills squad goes 2 of 7 from the free throw line. Turned the ball over 29 times. I mentioned they had 7 rebounds total in the ball game, 29 turnovers. 2 points in the first, 7 in the second, 8 in the third, and 5 in the fourth. Of course, running clock in the third and fourth quarters, so, that means time ticks away pretty rapidly. For your Hobbs Lady Eagles, leading scorer tonight was Caitlin Muniz. Madison Zapata. She finishes up with 17 points. Caitlin not far behind, though. She had 14 points, 12 of them coming from beyond the arc. Zoe Ross also in double figures tonight. She had 11. Jordan Mendoza, good game for Jordan. She had 7 points in the books. 4 for Katie Godwin, 3 points for Melanie Monroe. And then you had a bucket for Corelli Rivera. Leading rebounders tonight for Hobbs, Mendoza and Hardison with 5 apiece. Ross and Navarro each with 3 apiece. 23 rebounds as a team for your Hobbs Lady Eagles tonight. They go 3 of 6 from the free throw line. 17 turnovers in the ball game. Maybe a little more than they would want, but you're not going to complain when you win by 42 points. 23 in the first, 24 in the second, 12 in the third, 5 in the fourth. Of course, running clock time in that fourth and final quarter. So as the Lady Eagles improve to 4-0, now they look forward to some road time next week, Tuesday night. The Lady Eagles will be on the road at El Paso Bel Air. We'll have that game for you. I believe it's a 6 o'clock start time. So watch the Facebook page for the exact time. The boys will also be playing on Tuesday night. Got to see if we can get them both on Hobbs Sports YouTube. Then on Friday night next week, so a week from tonight, the Lady Eagles will be on the road outside of Lubbock. They will be at Friendship High School. We'll have that game for you as well. Safe travels to our friends from Pebble Hills. Next up for them, they will be in a tournament against El Paso Chapin. So Hobbs to 4-0 on the year. Pebble Hills drops to 4-7. So till next Tuesday, my friends, this has been an exclusive presentation of Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports. Big thanks for watching and thanks for listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle